It's your boy, we back. Check this out. Y'all see the book, y'all see me, we sitting here in the crib chilling, got the computer and stuff behind me. Now y'all know last time we was talking about relationships, right? So let's get this straight for real quick. Now the relationship thing we gotta understand is this. For me personally, we're gonna start it this way. My first relationship was with God. The second relationship I gotta have that's more important than anything else is with me. Y'all gotta let that sink in for a minute, because a lot of us don't have a relationship with ourselves. We got a relationship with our friends, with our family, with our kids, with our mate, and we have a so-called relationship with God, but we don't even know who we really are. We sit back and contemplate things and get thoughts and ideas of what we want to do, but we run them past everybody without actually running them past ourselves, if that makes sense. Like, think about this. You plan on doing something, but before you solidify with yourself, you want to see, I want to see what so-and-so thinks about it. Well, sit back and ask yourself, am I really capable of this? Or not even capable. I know I'm capable, but do I really want to do this? Is this the way I want to live my life? Is this something I know I can do for the rest of my life? Because we jump into jobs and situations and relationships, which are all, coincide together, and mess around later on down the line. I don't like this. Perfect example. I'm going to show you an example. I met a young lady, I don't know her name, but she worked at McDonald's. So I walk up to the restaurant, and she's like, how may I help you? I'm like, damn, what'd I do? I said, did I make you fill out the application? She said, no. I said, you filled this out on your own, right? Yeah. I said, so you wanted this job at the time, right? Yeah. I said, so why do you get mad at me? And she stopped and looked at it for a second and pondered like damn, he got a point. I said, don't ask for something you don't want, and then when you get it, you get upset about it. That's the same thing with relationships. Don't ask for something that you want, and then when you get it, you realize that ain't what you really wanted. Investigate, find out. So when I'm saying investigate yourself, look back. What do you really want out of yourself to be the best you can be for you? I mean, what type of job you want? How do you want to keep yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually grounded? What aspects of your life you think you might need to grow in, or some things you might need to let go of, become whom you need to be? We don't think about all that all the time. And I'm keeping it 100 because people really don't. I mean, there's a lot of us right now probably working a job and don't have the relationship we want with the job because it's not the job we wanted. We just settle because we need some money. My mantra is, and I hope y'all could hold on to this, no excuses, no settling. So don't blame nobody else when stuff don't go right at work, and don't be mad because you settle for something, or these people doing this or they doing that. No, when you in that environment, you had to act to come into that environment. No one just say, hey, I need you at my job, I'm going to hire you. Hell no, y'all know it don't work like that. You got to go through a whole process, go through an interview process, put in an application. You probably got to be on Indeed and Monster.com all damn day, checking emails, ain't nobody emails you back. And then when they finally get email, you like, oh yeah, and they got a job, finna start working, finna get in there, finna run it up. Then you get there and be like, I don't even like this damn job. I don't like nobody here at this job don't like me. Like, I ain't get long enough lunch only 22.3 minutes, and I thought it would be 30 minutes. Somebody holding 8.5 minutes out on me. I want my 8.5 back. We're going to leave that alone. Now, relationship with yourself, think about it. How do you do things to make you feel better? What do you do to make you grow? What do you do to make you more responsive and more responsible for what your life is? Because we so quick to pass the buck and be like, well, so-and-so did this. No, what did you do first? We always got to look at our part and everything. So when your relationship with yourself grows, now you can let that relationship expound into more with your mate or with your kids. Because with our kids, we got to learn to, not to be funny, we got to quit speaking wrong on our kids too with that relationship. You got to talk positively. I mean, don't get me wrong. You hear people saying this all the time. Oh, he just bad. Why don't you just say he curious or precarious? You know what I mean? Because if you keep saying he's bad, they're going to their mind. They're hearing this on a perpetual basis. They're going to start to think, well, maybe I am bad. Or maybe I'm not this, or maybe I'm not that. But if you uplift the child in the same fashion, their relationship grows better because now you're teaching them to be somebody that they want to be, somebody they need to be. Just like with your relationship with your mate. When you meet somebody, don't be afraid to ask no questions about everything. My whole thing is, if you ask a person about their past, ask them about their past. Not about who they were with or what that person did or didn't do, because most times that's what deteriorates everything that you've just built out. Because ladies and men, this works on both sides of the track. I've told my oldest daughters all the time. A brother meets you and get to ask you about everything the guy didn't do, well, he's going to become everything that man wasn't. So now once he got you and he shows you who you really are, and you like, this ain't even a relationship I wanted, but you invited him in. It's just like, remember, I don't know if I like vampire movies. I don't know if y'all know Dracula, 2000, all them other people like that. Well, a vampire can't come into your house unless you invite him in. So in other words, can't nothing get to you until he's invited in. So once you invite this person into your life and you divulge and get a relationship and divulge your lifestyle to them and get a relationship with that person, then that's how they got understand what to do. That's how they know to go ahead and take over. That's how they know how to do this thing or do this thing to make things work for you, because you've given up the information needed to make your life work for them. So they're all they're gonna do is compromise and become everything you need them to be until they're in a position where you're comfortable. Then they can take off the mask and the cape and be like, all right, Superman is dead now. Damn Superman, I'm back to Clark Kent. Let's do what we do. Think about this, y'all. Your relationship with you is most important. Build your relationship with yourself. Take time out for you. Sit back. If you got to go to a spa, go get a massage. And a lot of y'all probably do need some manis and some petties, because I done seen some nails and some feet. And I done seen some crust walking around earlier this year before it got cold. So that ain't the Lord's work. With, I don't know, it looked like baking powder was dried up on some of the back of them people's feet. But y'all got to, we're going to leave that alone. But real life, get your relationship built up with God and with yourself first. Then you know how to incorporate somebody else into your life. Then you know how to treat your kids. Then you know how to love somebody, because you first learned to love you. Till next time, y'all. Hey, come back, holler at your boy. Y'all know mustbemebook.com. Come grab your copy. Keep up with the content. We got more stuff coming for you. When the ciphers and stuff hit, y'all might not be ready, but it's going to come hot. Be prepared. Peace.